as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Leaping over him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Mike 280. Mike 45.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Shreds the tackle. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. Wilson. Lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 39 that time. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson flush to his right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Running right, this is Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deion Jones gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On first down, Procise. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27.
Got it. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50. Mike 50, let's go.
Now it's Freeman. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
21. Hey, Sam.
Down by K.J. Wright.
Got him, go.
3rd down.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Ito Smith, his first carry. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They keep it with Smith on first down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
He did.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
Big Wait! Gun!
To throw is Ryan. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That's it, baby. We got one.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gametime6, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, if we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
Here's Freeman. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
22.
Completes it to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Hey, right 25. Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the twist.
It's a give to Freeman running right. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 47 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Point after here coming up. And that one puts them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, 0.
On 2nd and 1, Wilson. It's caught, block it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
14.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Big stop, let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
on plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
We won it. Come to my work.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Let them know, let them know.
25 tonight. 25 tonight.
Freeman again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run downhill with Procise. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it. This is Procise. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ballgame.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hey, 59, ready.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You remember me? You remember.
Ready to go.
Now it's Ryan. That's complete. Hooper. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
Check.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Ready. Hey, check.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming.
From the 44, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. They find some open field here. A gain of 37.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Two draw quarters.
Check 52.
21. 21.
Now Ryan. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
15 mine.
Now Wilson on first down. It's complete to Lockett. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Seahawks, first down.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
46-yard line.
Ready. Back 25.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy wants
51.
what you got?
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he fires one incomplete.
Started to look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now it's Lockett. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He hits his running back, Procise. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
The shotgun handoff to Procise. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Hey, check.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Freeman. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready.
Check.
20. Bravo. Gun. Hey, Ripley.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Ryan. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Check 26.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Second and 7. At the 20.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ursula. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Flushed out right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Wilson wants to throw it.
They stoop, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.